of events and stuff, and like I've done weddings and I've done sweet 16s and stuff like that before, but I I'm a little picky about it. Would I sing at my own wedding? Probably. I don't know. It depends, actually. It really depends. But I think, um, do I get upset about people asking me to do covers? No, I don't. Not at all. I don't. I try not to do too many covers because, like I said, of course, I want to be my own artist. But in between doing your own songs, it's always great to sing songs that people love and request and stuff. And I love singing. I mean, I'm a problem singing covers. I just don't like to overdo it because, it's like when we think Jennifer Lopez, we don't think of her singing other people's songs. We think of her music. So, a 90s party for your 50th. Can you hire? Yes. Let's do it. Do I ever battle with what? Let's see this. Yes, I talked about this before. Do I ever battle with depression? Of course. Um, for my own career and stuff, I'm always very anxious and anxiety, and I want to, I'm competitive, and so I never deny that to people. Of course, I want to, be a big star. I want to perform at the Grammys. I want to sing at the Super Bowl. I want to tour the whole entire world. And so, if I feel things are going slow or not moving as fast as I want them to go, I do get nervous and I do start to go into a depression because I wonder, like, if this is never going to happen. And if it doesn't, what is my life going to be? Because this is all I know. You know what I mean? It's all I've ever wanted. It's what I've literally spent and sacrificed my whole life for. So, I do spend holidays with my family. Someone asked, yes. Um, and so, like I deal with a lot of depression and stuff over that, sometimes because, then I also feel like I have to live up to this certain thing to people and I don't want to let people down. My family, my friends, fans, I feel people always expect so much of me to always be great. Because when I was younger, I always had that personality, right? Like, if I was in a competition with someone, I just always felt like people expected me to win. They'd pick me first on their team because they're like, oh, he's going to want to win. And then sometimes that turns into actually something like almost negative because the pressure of feeling like you have to be amazing almost takes away from the natural gift of it, you know what I mean, and the fun. And when you lose the fun, it takes the glory out of it. It's kind of like, why am I doing this? So I do deal with that a lot, and I definitely, I find my way out of it. I've never been involved with like drugs or alcohol, like in that sense to like cope. I've never done that. Because I don't want to rely on things like that to get me through because it only leads to worse things. And then, I don't want that. I don't want my life to become of that. So, yes, bring it to God. Someone said. Sometimes, a lot of days I just have to be like, you know what? What's meant to be will be. When it's my time, it will be my time. Right? Like, because how else, all I can know is that if I'm giving 100%, I did play baseball as a kid and soccer. If I'm giving 100%, if I'm doing everything that I can do, right? If I'm giving my blood, sweat, and tears to my craft, right? It's got to just, at the end of it, it's got to be when it's meant to be and the stars align, right? Like, I can't do any more than I am. That's the only thing I can say, right? Now, if I'm being lazy, that's another thing, which I'm not. I'm not a lazy person. But, like, I give it everything I have. You know what I mean? The rest is up to him. My rings. No story about the rings. I just have a bunch because, I just, like them. It's like, a little something. Would I ever be injured by a song written by a fan? Yeah, if it's something amazing and that I love, I would love that. No, someone said, don't rely on Miss Lopez's determination of success. No, are you? No. Trust me. I've been doing this my whole life. The determination to my success is me and you, right? Myself and my fans. That's the only determination to my success. That's it. You know what I mean? Not a record label person, not another artist, nothing. Me and my fans. That's it. Right? Like, I have to take it there. I got to believe in it. I gotta have my army and God, of course. Yes, me, you, and him to my success. I'd never rely on anybody. Do I mind if people ask me for selfies when I'm out? No, I wrote Say Less. Someone asked who wrote my record Say Less. I did. No, I don't mind it at all. I always try to stop and take pictures and stuff with people if they ask or anything like that. Would I go on a blind date? No. No blind dates. I'm scared. I'm shy. I would not be good on a blind date. What inspires my writing? Just kind of whatever I'm going through or whatever I want the record to be about. So it depends. Blind dates are horrible. Am I religious? I won't lie to you. I'm religious. I definitely believe in God. I grew up Catholic, going to church. I received communion, confirmation, all those things. But like, no, I don't go to church a lot. I probably should more. But I try to be. But I do feel like, in the same sense, there are people who do go to church and they're not good people. So does that, like, what does that say? You know what I mean? I try to be a good person. And I definitely, I question God a lot sometimes. I can't lie. Because I'm like, I just don't understand why. You know what I mean? Why this and not me? Or why this happened, right? But I think it's okay to do that and okay to question. You know what I mean? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I'm a good I try to be a good person, you know what I mean? And then, sometimes I do. I say sometimes, like, when I catch myself complaining too much or, you know what I mean? I'll be like, I'm sorry, God. Like, I don't want to be the person that's only asking God for help when I need it. But I haven't been to church in so long. It's bad, I know. Someone said they curse too much. No, that's not a sin, honey. I curse all the time. Don't make us bad people. From New York, of course I curse a lot. Love is the most important thing, absolutely. Did I go to Catholic school? Yes. I went to an all-boys Catholic school, high school. I live in New York. My favorite curse word? You know that. You want me to say it on here? Starts with an F and it ends with a K. Is that my accent? I think so. I don't put on a different voice, so I guess however I'm speaking is my accent. I don't think I really have an accent. I grew up doing musical theater. I went to college for 1 year only. Took so much voice and diction classes because I'm from New York, so they don't want you to talk like this, right? It's not good for like playing different roles or characters. You want your voice to be universal and work to play different roles and parts, and so I don't really have like a heavy New York accent. Sometimes I think it comes out more, but try to speak obviously as proper as I can. I definitely don't have a heavy New York accent compared to like my parents or my sister or the rest of my family. If I was next to them, I would sound completely different. I do not date often. I never date. I don't even like going on dates. Like that's not my thing. Do I pick up accents when I travel? Yes, I do. What's my audition song? I heard it through the grapevine. Say coffee. Coffee. Oh, because you want me to say like coffee, right? That's funny. Yeah, it comes out in certain words. Have I been to Motown yet? No. What do I do for fun? I don't do much for fun. I love this right now. Like people are like, because I'm not a normal person. I always try to tell this to people. I'm not. I don't lie to people. I know it's crazy, right? My life is dedicated to my career. People wouldn't understand it. It's crazy. But my dream is so big. It's crazy. Like, you're watching this right now and you're like, this boy is batshit crazy. This kid thinks that he's going to sing at the Super Bowl. But I do, and I'll tell you why. Because one person gets to do it, so why can't it be me? Right? And my thing is that I have to be okay with sacrificing so much to get to that point. You know what I mean? I do. There's no, like, you can't have the best of both worlds always. And I'll tell you why, because I still, I have to survive. I have to make money. I have to sing. I have to record. I have to make content. I have to be on my phone. I have to do lives. I have to be on business calls. I have so much to do. So, like, if I'm going to do something for fun, like I said, next week I'm going away with my family. So my friends are going for a couple of days. I'll definitely drink one night, have fun, try to stay off my phone a little bit. But I can't do too many days. I still have to be putting out stuff, I'm not at the point in my career where I could just escape, you know what I mean, for a year and come back. Can't do that. I definitely need to live, I agree. But I am living because seeing my dream happen, that makes me happy. That fulfills me. I know it sounds literally crazy, but it does. It fulfills me in so many ways I can't explain to people. I love to perform. Some of my happiest moments are on stage. And so, yeah, I know it's crazy, but, but you also do have to be a little, like, fucking crazy to do what I do, to sacrifice, like, everything in your world to believe that strong in one dream. You got to be a little crazy, because it's definitely not normal. It's definitely not normal. Determination, yes. Do I ever get lonely? Of course. Yes. A lot of nights I have when things aren't going right, you know what I mean? Think about this for a minute. Sacrifice everything I have, right? Going out, right? Doing the things at 21 that everyone was doing that I didn't do. Seeing my friends get married, have kids, right? And then I have a moment in my career where nothing's happening, right? And think about how lonely that can feel. The rest of you, everyone else in your world is moving, and you just feel like you're just like this, stopped. It's scary, Some of the scariest moments of my life. And it takes so much out of me to, like, really push through that. You know what I mean? So much. So much. It's frightening. Because you got to wonder, like, right? What are you doing all this for then? You know what I mean? But it's like, it takes a very special person, people always say, to really make it. It does. You got to push harder than everyone else. You have to, like, you got to find there's something inside of you that you just got to, like, pull out of your heart, you know what I mean, to really get there. And so, of course, at night sometimes lonely. But I'm usually so busy and surrounded by so many people a lot, so it's, it's like a catch-22. Not always. Some nights I'm on a high of a lifetime, you know what I mean? And other nights it's just like, Kentucky, I've never been. I've been to Memphis, though. Say espresso. Favorite football team? I don't think I have one. Hold on. There's so many artists and say about not being able to do what they love, and I don't. It's not even really that, because I am doing what I love. I can't go out and perform right now, but I am doing so many other things still. That's not really what it is for me. It's not about right now. I've been depressed before quarantine, trust me, because I set such high goals for myself, and so my biggest pet peeve: lazy people who are successful for no fucking reason. I don't understand it, and I never will. I don't care. You could explain it to me all you want. It makes no sense to me. It doesn't. Don't understand it. Do not understand it at the fuck all. It's crazy to me. Like what the world has actually come to, I say it all the time, I talk to my friends about it all the time, is absolutely insane. Idolizing, giving people millions of dollars for what? For what? What do they do? I'm so confused. Blows my mind. And again, nothing against the people. Good for you. I'm happy for you. That's dope. You know what I mean? That's amazing. That doesn't mean that they're a bad person, not at all. I just don't understand it. And I don't understand how millions of people go along with it. I offer people a product. You know what I mean? I'm giving you my talent, my gift. I'm going on stage, I'm performing. So that's my product. I don't understand for people that are fans of someone, what are you fans of? What's the product? What's the product? I don't understand that. What are you going to see after? So you love this person. Okay, so then what? I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like what? Then what? That's my question. Then what? So answer me here. Tell me.